and welcome. It's your host Spidey on Spidey's Code. So today I've come to you with another wow video that is gonna amaze you. You are really gonna love this. So I have been working for about 3 days now on a turn 2 rush team. Turn 2 rush team, not kill team, rush team. But it can also kill team. It can also be a kill team. You can end the match in turn 2 depending on your strategy, or mostly largely depending on the amount of damage your attack team can deal. So especially if you have some tunes like Mission 2000 that is dealing 4 attacks and she has a rampage weapon, you're gonna be you could end the match early, like 4 rampage attacks. It's gonna be awesome. The new Andrea that is coming to the game as well, she's gonna be awesome as well, and she's not yet in monument. I don't think so. No, she's not yet there. But if you have her, she's gonna also be awesome. She's also dealing 4 attacks, and she can put a rampage weapon on her, of course. So those are the tunes that you want. If you have those kind of tunes or other tunes like that, you can as well end this in turn 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain a few of this video now. As you know, for every special team that I create, for every special team in this game, basically not even when I create it, basically in any special team in this game, there's something that's always going to be compulsory there, maybe a tune or a weapon, and such is the case in this team as well. Such is the case in this team. I'm going to go ahead and show you the team now. Let's see. So that's the team right there, and you can tell from this angle that the special tune here is Louise, and she is also holding a special weapon, 8% AP to all. That is very essential for the team to work as well. At least you need one of this weapon, 8% AP to all teammates at the beginning of each wave. You need one of that weapon to make the turn 2 happen, and you need Louise for retribution 2. If you don't have Louise, you can as well search for replacement. Just go to the search up there and type retribution there. So retribution, press the search, and it's going to show you the number of things that you have that can do retribution. Retribution 2 is important. Like Scotsman has retribution, but unless he is S-classed, he doesn't have retribution 2. So at 6 star he has retribution, just normal retribution. Rosita also has a retribution 2 at max level when you 6 star her, but she's gonna need AP weapon, and she's not gonna give you that, so you're gonna need to supplement another weapon. But fortunately, we are getting Rosita very soon, another Rosita, mythic Rosita soon. You can combine mythic Rosita as a disarm to replace Wayland in this team, and put this Rosita, if you have a sister Rosita, as your retribution 2. So other things that you have with retribution 2 is yet right there. So he has retribution 2 at max as well, and it's fast, so she definitely can hold AP weapon to hold, so she's good for a replacement if you don't have Louise. And also Laura, you can use there. If you're going to use Laura, you're going to need to combine another fast tunes for that AP weapon as well. So that's the team right there. I'm gonna quickly show you the modes now. So these are the modes I have on. You can copy that, you can improve on them. It's what you have. This is a weapon I have on aim. This weapon is a good weapon, a splash damage weapon, of course, and with 1535 because it's delayed. That is always compulsory. Always have 1535 on your lead tunes. So that's it for Negan. And also you have Sandy. That's the mode I have on Sandy right there. You can improve on them and you can make them better. I prefer Impair on her as well. Impair on attack, it deals a great damage when that triggers. And I also prefer a splash damage on Sandy. With splash damage and a collateral, they stack. So if you are not using a splash damage on your Sandy, you're only limiting the amount of damage you can deal as a attack deal. There's also a variation to that, because all you want to do is deal more damage. So I have this weapon as well, this weapon right there. You have bonus attack, +5 attack when attacking enemies of more than 50% HP, that's also a good one as well. So if you have that as well, it's also a good replacement for the splash. And also, I think that's all about Sandy. That's all about Sandy. You see the modes there, and of course, Louise or any other retribution toon that you decide to use. Make sure, because they're gonna die soon, you can eventually be able to take out a toon on the opponent side without even making an effort already. So you got to put a reflect damage on any lower tier toon that you're using on a meta team. Also, Wayland, I don't care, it doesn't matter what most you put on him, it's okay, it's good for him as long as he survives and he disarms. That's all we need him for. His weapon, I have a strong attack. Even if you have one of these, just make sure you put it on any of the strong toons you have on your team. It's okay, it's good. Even if that 10% attack buff, it's gonna help your team out eventually. And for this thing, for this one here, I have Yumiko here. She's not limit broke yet, so I'm not sure she's gonna actually do a lot of good damage in this team. I'm not gonna try. She's not gonna be the first team I'll try. So I'll try with the variations. You can use what do you call her? There are other toons that you can use to replace her as well. You can use I used to use I can use a mission right there. I was able to get her recently, to limit break her recently, due to she's now available in the gray shop, of course, in the bit shop. So also you can use Mirabelle. Also, she's available in the bit shop. And when you're using Mirabelle, definitely a rampage weapon and a double attack. When you're using Michonne, you want to use a splash damage, and of course something like this. You want to use a splash damage, of course, a splash damage and 1535, of course. So those are the things you can replace with. Now let's go out and try out this team. I think we're ready to try this team. You've seen the variations of toons and weapons, and you've seen what you can replace and not replace. So I'm gonna try with Michonne first, of course. Let's see, do I have the right weapon on her? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I'm gonna try this team here. I'm gonna try out this team. Now have it in mind when you're facing any team. If you have, maybe you encounter Governor, the Outlast Governor, of course, and a combination with Halo, you're gonna focus on that Governor, so that if you are able to take him out in turn 1, he goes out in turn 2. He goes out in turn 2, so Doctors Halo don't get to extend you to turn 3. If you keep both of them to turn 2, you are going to be extending that attack, that match to turn 3. But don't forget, I said this is a turn 2 rush. Now that you're going to end this team in turn 1 or turn that you're going to end it in turn 2 or turn 3, largely depends on your attack toons, the number of attack toons, the number of damage your attack team is going to be dealing. That is what it's going to decide. So here I'm going to focus on this weak weapon here, that is Mirabelle there. I'm going to focus on him. So it's most likely, if I'm able to take one toon out in the first turn, it definitely makes my job easier in the next turn. So I'm going to try that's it right there. So and that's it, turn 2. So now there's another variation, there's another thing that you could do right there. There's another thing I'm going to show you right now. I'm working on a revive weapon, an attack revive weapon. I have about 2 already, but they are all defensive. So I'm working on another one. This is it right here. Now if I'm able to get this straight and get it right, and I run out of materials to craft a 1535 on it. So if I put it on Michonne there, or I put it on Negon, or I can put it on Wayland, it's not going to be used on Wayland. So either on Michonne or on Negon, I can revive back. I can with luck RNG, of course, I can revive back Louise, therefore winning that match with my 5 team standing and in turn 2. Isn't that amazing? I think it is amazing. I think it is really amazing. So that's it right there. I'm gonna try another variation now. Now the next thing I'm gonna try is Mirabelle. She's limit broke too, and I think she should be able to do it. And of course I said rampage weapon. And when I'm modding my guardian toons, I always try and put create sets on them. That's the mode right there. You can copy them, you can improve on them. It's your choice. You can use your discretion. So let's try this out. First, take out one toon. Good for you. Okay. That's it. Turn 2. And I could have revived back with a neg on there if I have the revive weapon on him, keeping my 5 toons, but I'm still working on that 5 toons. And don't worry guys, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and click the notification button, because as soon as I get that weapon ready to go, I'm gonna be making a video to prove to show you how it works. So for you to get that notification, you got to click the notification button now and be ready to watch it as soon as I have it there. So I'm gonna try one more toon, just the last one now right here. So let's see who is worthy of this place. I think Yumiko is good one. But my Yumiko, as you can see, she's not limit broke yet, and most of her abilities are not even leveled, so I'm not sure she can do it right now. But I know I'm not sure she can do it in turn 2. I know she can do it, but I'm not sure she can do it on 2 right now. So that's why I said this is going to largely depend on your damage toons. The amount of damage your attack team is dealing is going to actually determine what is going to happen. Okay. She tried, but not good enough. So that's it guys. Don't forget to subscribe. As soon as I'm getting Rosetta, sometimes next week, probably after war, as soon as I get the new Rosetta, the new December Rosetta, I'm gonna be replacing Wayland, and I'm gonna be putting Scotsman, and I'm gonna show you how to use this same team, this turn 2 team, when in turn 2 team, a Zac defense team. So that means you're gonna be countering Zac defense team and still win in turn 2. So stay tuned to enjoy more videos. I'm gonna be giving you the right content. Don't forget, subscribe. Just click it, it's right there. It won't cost you much, it won't take anything from you, and you're gonna be gaining much information from this channel. So thank you for staying tuned, stay safe and keep surviving.